Do-do-do. Hey there, my punk bunnies. I'm Silvy, bringing you another Steins Gate reaction. I hope you're doing well today. Last episode, we actually had quite a bit occur. They were able to experiment on the phone microwave to get a lot more information that we previously didn't have. On top of that, we might have a new member who I suspect is John Teeter. Maybe. I'm like 60% sure. Well, actually more like 30%. 5%. I could be wrong. But before we hop into it, if you want early or uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, everyone got your bunny ears on? Let's do this. I always forget that the subtitles are not automatically on here. Give me a second. Okay. Should be good now. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, he just broke it. So is she actually joining? Oh, so we can go to any phone now. That's cool. It's pretty crazy. No matter how much I think about it, freaking microwave, that's a time machine. Snacks. I don't understand why he likes Dr. Pepper so much. I mean, it is good, but not that good. I think I'd prefer root beer. Or just Coca-Cola or something. How do you... Oh, I guess you could do that. I mean, you would just send a text message with the numbers. He needs money. Yeah, she disappeared. Oh, no, she didn't.
返事なかったから。
これはもしやスイーツかっこ笑いってやつ？クリスティーナ、勝手に行くぞ。
疲れた時とか元気がない時にむぎゅーってするの。
Yeah, because normally in time travel type of shows, like if you're planning on doing something with a time machine, it technically would have already happened because you're already planning it. So if it didn't happen, it means the plan didn't go well.
ツンデレである。
誰がツンデレだ。
おお、マキセ氏、ツンデレの意味がわかる？
知らないわよ。
Clearly you have.
知らないったら知らないってば。
じゃあレンジ起動させるぜよ。
そんなの危険すぎる。もしもタイムパラドックスが起こったら。言い出して。
まよし、今のハーハーってとこ。
Okay, so you return to the past. Or something like that. And you never actually sent the mail for the lottery, so I guess it undid it.
岡部、本当に大丈夫？
金はロト6だ。セレセブ、俺は3等当てたのか。
セレセブ言うな。って何の話よ。
何ってお前。
Wait.
実験だ。俺たちは D メールを使って過去を変える実験を。
だから今どんな内容のメールがいいかみんなで話してたんじゃない。マユシーは世界が平和になる方法とか。
Interesting.
世界中の人たちが
本当に覚えてないのか。
That's definitely not the result I was expecting.
ルカ君。
惜しい。惜しすぐる。
岡部、あんたまさか電話レンジで。
毒ペがないではないか。
なかったものはなかったんだから仕方ないでしょ。
Oh, and there's Dr. Pepper. Wait, does this mean he's like in a different timeline in a way?
確かに D メールを送ったはずだ。しかし送信履歴がない。過去が書き換えられたということか。あいつらは実験。
It's like his entire being went to a different timeline, but he doesn't remember what happened in that timeline.
だけが覚えている。俺だけが。
It's like what previously happened. Yeah.
顔してる。
洗脳。そうかもしれない。洗脳されたのは俺の方か、あいつらの。
What the heck? She's actually checking to make sure he wasn't brainwashed.
チップは入ってない。
Interesting chip.
洗脳されていない。
チップ、もしかしてお前タイムマシンの話も。
やるねかな。
忠告するが。
わかってるって誰にも言わないから。あ、ひょっとしてタイムマシンのことで悩んでるとか。だったらさ、ジョン・タイターに聞いてみたら。
So does she know who John Teeter is?
過去へ行き、そこで過去を変えるとダイバージェンスと呼ばれる数値が変動し、世界は別の世界線に移動する。その移動の時、変化が生じる以前の世界線
Yeah, see?
記憶は消去され、新たな世界線での記憶が再構築されると。
You pretty much create a new timeline.
E メールによりルカ子がロト6を買わなかった世界線から買った世界線へと移動した。世界線が変わり、過去の流れも変わったのだ。ここはロト6を当てるための D メールを過去に送らなかった世界。マユリたちは覚えていないのではない。実験そのものがなかった世界なのだ。ではなぜ俺にだけその記憶があるんだ。
It's like you hopped timelines.
や 聞かれても私がサボってたって言っちゃダメだよ。今度は自転車乗せてくれる？乗せる乗せる。
But yeah, it is a good question. Why does it only affect him?
りんたろう、応援してるからね。
おお。
やろ。
お父さん。
狼！俺の娘に何をしていた？
は？待ってくれ。ここで話す。今日の実験は中止だ。みんな解散してくれ。
おかりん。
Yeah, that would be some scary shit.
で、
So I'm not surprised he would want to stop.
帰らないのか。
ちょっと考え事。
そうか。ホテルに帰っても一人ぽっちで寂しいからこの俺に構ってほしいというわけだな、お子様セレセブめ。
だからセレセブって言うの。
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな、ザ・ゾンビ。
その呼び方が一番カチンとくる。
Does she even know why he calls her that yet? I don't think so. She doesn't realize that he's seen her dead.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
そんなに。誰？もしもし。
オカリン、実はさ、とんでもないミスに。
What mistake?
ミス？なんだ？
実は
It's gonna be something stupid.
ラボに財布忘れ
Yeah, figured.
何？
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン、悪い。
Do-do-do.
なんだ、マユリか。誰も一緒にいるのだろう。金を貸す必要はないからな。
わかった。でね、おかり、元気になった？まだだったら前
が存在しているということです。それは事実ですか？
事実です。以前にも同じようなことがありました。どういうことでしょう？
わかりません。メールによる過去改変など、私がいた2036年においても想定されていなかった事象です。あなたは今回過去を改変し、世界線を移動させました。
Right, so he himself moved.
記憶を維持し、その変動を観測できる人間など
Interesting.
確認されたことはありません。ですが、今日はあなたにはその力があるのかもしれません。
So is she not John Teeter? Have I been wrong all along?
ことができるかもしれません。ダイバージェンス 1% の向こう側へ。
世界を導くだと。ダイバージェンス 1% の向こう側とは。
にあるのは真の自由です。その壁を越えなければ未来はディストピアとなる。私の目的は未来を変えること。そしてその力を持っているのはあなたかもしれない。
So is he gonna start working with John Teeter? I mean, if he doesn't freak out, that is.
俺が未来を。そんなこと。
今日はあなたに救世主になってほしい。
Okay, that took a turn. Alright, time for the discussion. This was a big episode. We now have a bit of a better understanding of why Rintaro seems to be remembering what is going on. He essentially is keeping his memories after moving timelines, which according to John Teeter was previously an unknown that was even possible for anyone to do. This means he could meaningfully change the future because he would actually be able to observe the changes of each timeline. So the goal here would be to change enough to diverge it beyond 1%, and I suppose avoid disaster. Now, I will say based on my knowledge of John Teeter, we are now starting to see alterations. So for example, John Teeter did bring up this idea of divergence between timelines. Basically, further back you try and go with the time machine, the higher the percentage of this divergence could be, you know? As in, the timeline could end up being fairly different than the one they are from. It also becomes harder to predict that divergence percentage the further back you go. In other words, the whole divergence thing wasn't about changing the future because you couldn't change your own future anyway. You could only change the future of the timeline you are currently in. But when you go back to the future, you would no longer be on that timeline, and nothing would have changed. Technically speaking, you couldn't even go back to your original timeline. You would just be going back to one that is nearly identical. And also, fairly certain he said that anything he would have done in a timeline would have become an insignificant part of that timeline's history. In other words, it wouldn't really affect enough to significantly change where that timeline is headed, basically suggesting the butterfly effect is just total nonsense. And I think that's the part the anime is trying to mess around with. The idea being, give a character the power to create massive changes. Though I'm still uncertain how this anime will play it out, since even if massive changes occur, it would only affect the timelines Rentro creates. It wouldn't affect the future for John Teeter. Unless the anime decides to change that aspect. Guess only time will tell. Anyway, if you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video and subscribe to stay updated with new content. For early access and full uncut reactions, check out my Patreon. Your support means so much and helps keep these videos coming. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching. Stay fuzzy, stay fierce, and I'll see you in the next video.